Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Marquie Money Talks. This channel is about financial investing, real estate investing, side hustles, just anything that can help you make more money and be more financially independent and more financially dependent on yourselves. Today, I want to talk about LLCs. And I'm a self-employed business owner. I've been self-employed for 5 years now, and I've had my LLC for 5 years. And that LLC have changed my life in ways I never imagined or thought it could. I mean, you have an idea that something to work or something could be better for you, but until you actually experience it, you don't really understand the magnitude of the tool you have. And the thing I like about LLCs is they take you out of the equation. Now, I'm speaking on LLCs because I'm an LLC business owner, and it's just me by myself. Now, when I get ready to add business partners or investors or stuff like that, I may consider changing over to an S Corp or a C Corp. But I'm not really going to address them in this video because I like to talk about stuff that I actually know. I'm familiar with those entity types, but I'm actively using an LLC. So all the information I'm sharing now is based on my actual experiences and what I've done. Got to drink that hot tea. It's that time of year. You got stuff going around. All right, so I did some posts on Facebook and one of the truck driving groups I'm in because I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I have my own trucking company, and I'm actually getting ready to expand next year. So I'm getting ready to start team building and start buying more equipment using my LLC. So right now I'm preparing to get some things in order. So a lot of people have LLCs, but they have no clue on on what to do with them, how to build their credit, their business credit, and different things like that. And so I just want to talk about a few things that's involved so that when you get your LLC, you'll know the steps that you need to take to start building your business up and start lining yourself up for success. So once you get your LLC, the first thing you're going to get is your EIN number. That's your employer identification number or your tax ID number. That's free from the state that you're operating out of. Don't let anybody charge you for that. It's simply one phone call, and you can get the number right over the phone, and they'll email you the information. So you can get that. You need to get that first. The second thing you need to get is your Dun and Bradstreet number. The EIN number is kind of like your ID number on your driver's license. Your Dun and Bradstreet number is like your Social Security number, because when you start applying for loans and stuff like that, most of them are gonna ask for your Dun and Bradstreet number as far as when they're checking your business credit. And you can get your Dun and Bradstreet number free also. It just takes 3 to 6 weeks. And you can go to their website, dunandbradstreet.com, and get that. Now, Dun & Bradstreet offers a credit builder program. I don't suggest that because I signed up for it. I paid $1,000 for it, or right up under $1,000. I think it was like $970 something dollars. And they didn't do anything that they said they was gonna do. They wouldn't refund my money, and they just basically, told me to move around. But luckily, the government stepped in and actually sued Dun and Bradstreet. So I got a check back this year for the money that I spent 4 years ago getting their program. So thank you to the U.S. government. Okay, and now number 3, you want to get your business account. Now, with a business account, you don't want to open it at just any bank, like a lot of these online banking institutions. You don't want to really deal with them. And you want to make sure that you deal with a bank that has like a lot of business products, like business credit cards, business loans, business equipment funding, because getting just a business account is not going to just serve your business if they don't have any business products. Yeah, you can build a personal relationship and get personal products, but those business products are what you want to have, because those business credit cards are the ones that's going to really help you get the money you need to build up your company. Because like business credit is different than personal credit. On a personal credit card, if you got a $5,000 limit and then you run it up to 5,000 and then you pay it off, they see that as a bad spending habit. But as a business, if you spend $5,000 and then you pay it off, they're gonna be like, well, they need more money. And so like every 90 days, as long as you keep all your business credit and your personal credit straight, then you can get an increase on your business credit card. Let me see. Number 4, there's a company called NAV, N-A-V, NAV. And you can go to their website, www.nav.com. Now, that's the second credit builder program I used after I tried the Dun & Bradstreet program. Now, NAV, they worked for me immediately. Like in 6 weeks, I had my business profile set up. They cost under $50 a month. And then with NAV, they actually give you a step-by-step plan as your business grows of different companies you can work with to build your business credit. And you can start establishing relationships with net 30 vendors. And what a net 30 is just a credit account that you have to pay in full every 30 days. And so I say a company like Uline, if you know anything about like warehousing and stuff like that, Uline provides a lot of commercial products. So when you go use the restroom at a gas station, the toilet paper is usually provided by Uline. The light bulbs are usually Uline. They're like one of the biggest commercial companies out there. And so the way that I utilized Uline was when I set my account up with them, and it doesn't cost anything to set up the account. It's absolutely free. They will not deny you. They don't go by your personal credit. They just use your business information. And what you'll do is you'll order stuff and make sure that when you order, when you get ready to check out, it's going to ask you, do you want to pay with credit card or do you want to pay with net 30? Make sure that you select net 30 so that way you're actually using your business credit. If you put on credit card and pay it out of your pocket, then you're not helping yourself or your business, because the main deal is you want to build business credit. So the way that I utilize Uline is stuff that I buy around the house. I actually hold on. I'll just buy, excuse me, I had a message come through. I'm trying to read off my phone and get all this information right. I use Uline to buy like my toilet paper, my paper towels, my dish soap, my laundry detergent, hand sanitizer, disinfectant cleaner, bleach, and all their stuff is industrial strength. So it's not like what you get in the grocery store. So it's a lot better quality. So I love Uline. That's my favorite one. You have some others like Quill and a few others. I use them, but Uline is the one that I absolutely love. So that's the one that I use the most. And so number 5, you want to get yourself a business email. Now, a business email is not going to end with yahoo.com, hotmail.com, gmail.com. What a business email is going to end with is it's going to end with your company. So if your company is called Teacup LLC, then your business email is going to say John Doe at Teacup LLC. Now, the thing about a business email is A lot of underwriters won't take you seriously if you have a Gmail, a Yahoo, or like a Hotmail address as your business email. But when you have an email in your company name, they say, oh, well, that's an actual real company. They got everything set up the right way. I saw a video on YouTube where this young lady lost $3.5 million in finance, and she didn't get approved because she didn't have a business email set up and the proper business email set up. She had a Gmail set up. And that video is still on YouTube. I think it was Bebe from K104 in Dallas that was interviewing the young lady. And so having a business email is important. You can go to GoDaddy or you can go to Google, and I think their business emails are like $2 a month. So, $2 a month to, get yourself, some major funding. I don't think that was actually that's actually a bad deal. And then number 6, if you haven't gotten your personal credit in order, the most important part of building your business credit and building your business is having your personal credit good, because everything you get in your business name at the beginning stages of you establishing your business is going to rely on your personal credit. And until you get at least 2 years of tax returns, most companies are going to require your personal credit when you're applying for stuff. There are a few of them that don't, but a majority of the established ones will. So you want to make sure that you start working on building your personal credit immediately. And let me see, personal credit. Okay, now I want to talk about some things you can get in your business name in the beginning stages to build your credit. Now, one of the easiest way to get business accounts in your name in the beginning is by getting fuel cards or gas cards from from like truck stops, and you can buy fuel, which is truck diesel, or you can buy gas. But they're the easiest thing to get in your business name. I know the easiest ones for me to get was the Fuel Man card, the A to B card, and the Fuel Man, the A to B, and the Axle 19 card from Pilot Flying J. And those were the 3 easiest business cards to or fuel cards to get. You can use them to pay for your gas that you buy every week, and then just pay them back every week, because the way they work is some of them take the money on Monday and Thursday. Some of them take the money once a week, and some of them take the money out every 48 hours. So it depends on how you got the account set up, where they're going to take the money from. Another place is Amazon Business and Best Buy. They both have, Amazon have a net 50 account where you have 50 days to pay your stuff off. I find that very useful because I have I get a lot of stuff off of Amazon. I'm not going to lie. I'm an Amazonaholic. So I order stuff all the time. So using that net 50 account is a way for me to get my stuff without paying for it up front. And then still being able to pay build my business credit. The next one is Best Buy. They gave me a $10,000 limit in my business. The next thing you're gonna do is get you a business credit card from the bank that you have your business account with. Now, one little trick that you can do that's been working for a lot of people is you can take $5,000 and put it in your business account and leave it in there for 90 days. And then after that 90 days, apply for a business credit card. And there's one company that I was able to get a credit card from with a $15,000 limit, and that was Citizens Bank. And that was without even having a personal relationship with them. And they didn't ask for my personal information. They only used my business information. So I really like Citizens because they gave me a chance, without me having a pre-established relationship with them. Number 9, I'm gonna say pay everything on time. Pay everything on your personal credit. Pay everything on your business credit. Because when you show them that you can manage multiple accounts and you can pay them on time, then they'll extend more credit to you. So the more responsible you can prove yourself to be as far as like representing yourself and representing your business, the more things that'll be given to you and the more financing you will be able to get. And number 10 that I have on here, because I'm going through a list I posted on Facebook, is study your business. Whatever business industry that you have, understand the ins and outs of that business, because if you can understand the ins and outs of that business, then you can grow it super fast, and you can create a lot of opportunities, and you can open up a lot of doors. And so, every day, even if you don't spend, I say about 10 minutes a day, either reading documentation on what you're doing, or watching YouTube videos, because both of them are platforms where you can learn more about where you're at and what you're doing and what you're trying to do. You can hear other people's stories and understand what works and what doesn't work for your business. So being educated on what you're doing is going to be vital to whether your business, lasts or not. And so that's the list of everything, that the 10 things that I believe that you should actually be doing to build your business. And some side notes or some other things you need to do. If you're a minority or you're a woman, then you need to register your business as a minority-owned business or a woman-owned business. I'm in the process of doing that with mine, so when I get more details on that, I'm going to do a more in-depth video on that. But as far as I know, what I know so far, you have to go on sams.com, like Uncle Sam, and not.com, excuse me, sams.gov, and you go on there and register your business, and they're going to give you a PIN number. And then once you get that PIN number, then you can go and register your business as a minority-owned business, and you can start getting like government contracts. And those government contracts might not even necessarily be in your field of business, but you can fulfill what the contract requires, and now you done created another revenue stream for your company. Now, as far as your personal credit, there are some companies that you can use. One of my favorites is Self. It used to be Self Lender, and what they used to do is they give you an opportunity to get like a CD, and they'll report that to all 3 credit agencies. A CD is what they call a certificate of deposit. So say you buy a $1,000 CD, then what you would do is you would pay like $100 a month for or $80 some a month for 12 months, and then after that 12 months they'll send you that $1,000. But they rebranded their company and changed it to Self. And what they do now, when you open up one of those accounts, once you've had the account for like, I think it's 4 months, then they'll send you a credit card. And instead of sending you a check at the end of your deposits at the end of the 12 months, they'll send you a credit card. And as you keep making your payments every month, they keep raising the balance of that credit card, raising the limit of that credit card. So I really like them and what they have going on. I think I've been using them for about 3 years, 3 to 4. No, I've been using them about 4.5 years, because I had them right after I started my business. And they recently added where you can report your the rent that you pay every month to the credit agencies. You can report your cell phone and your utilities. So I like that. You got one card that can benefit you in multiple ways on your personal credit. There are some other accounts that I use. I can't remember them right now, so I'll just do a video on just different companies you can use to build up your personal and your business credit. Now, one thing I did find out talking to the bank earlier this year is that each bank has like a tier program, and so if you have this much money in the bank for 90 days, then you're on this tier. If you have this much for 90 days, you're on that tier. And then as you move up as far as your finances, then they open you up to different products and stuff like that. Like if you have $100,000 in your account for 90 days, then that opens you up to be able to get like a $50,000 business credit card and like a 200,000 in equipment finance and different things like that. And so I thought that was very interesting. And then also with the SBA loans, I've talked about this before. Because of the things that I did with my business, I was able to receive a $360,000 SBA loan. Some people doubted that I received it, but I don't talk about nothing that I don't have any experience in. And, they doubted, me even getting that amount because they hadn't heard of nobody getting that amount. But just because you hadn't heard it don't mean it's true. And just because you haven't seen it don't mean it's not there. The sun rises every day, but, some days it's behind clouds and you don't see it, but it's still there because everything lit up outside. And so their point was the SBA was only giving out like 150,000, which is true at that particular time. But then what happened was they found out that a lot of these companies or a lot of these banks that was processing the SBA loans, they was helping the big banks get the millions of dollars while they was leaving the small businesses out to try and denying them because they got paid commission off of those loans and off of those off the paperwork that they were filing. Me, I did everything myself. I just went on YouTube, I went on Google, I found out where to go, how to do everything, and I just did everything myself. And so I originally got 150,000, but after the government found out what these banks was doing and leaving out the little man, what they decided to do was start to give small businesses a boost by offering them more money. And so that's what they did. They offered me $210,000 more, which got me up to $360,000 for my business. So the SBA are still doing, and I got the EIDL loan. I didn't get the PPP because there was just too many stipulations with the PPP. The EIDL loan, you had more freedom and more things you can, do with the money. So you could pay bills that your company was behind on and different things like that. So I got the EIDL loan, and then the SBA are still offering loans. Before they wasn't going by your credit. Now they actually are. So to get the SBA loans now, you do need at least a 700 or a 680 credit score. And depending on how much you want, you need a business plan. And what they're doing is the SBA are backing the loan by 50%. So they're telling the banks that if you give them 300,000 for their business, we guarantee that if they don't pay the loan, then we'll pay at least 150,000 of that. And so that's what I'm working on now. I'm getting caught up on some things, paying some things back off so that I can get one of those SBA loans, because some of them go up to $5 million. And the ones that are $5 million, I think it's called a growth loan. And you have to have a 800 credit score, and you have to have a business plan. And if you have those two things, then you will be able to get a $5 million loan from the SBA. And with that particular loan, with that particular loan, you can buy businesses, You can buy equipment. You can buy real estate. I mean, it's just, you can pretty much do anything you need to do to grow and expand your company. So that's what I'm looking to do next. That's my goal for either 2023 or 2024, to go ahead and get everything I need lined up so that I can be able to get that SBA growth loan. And I'm hoping through this information that I'm sharing with you now on this channel, you'll be able to get the same thing so that we can all learn and grow together. And if you find value in the information that I share on this channel, like, subscribe, share it, tell your friends, send it to your co-workers, everything. I want to thank you to all the new subscribers that I have now. I think I'm up to 63 subscribers now. I'm hoping to get 100 before the end of the year, which is right around the corner. So tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody about me if you find value in the information I'm sharing. So until the next video, everybody be safe. Everybody be healthy. Take your vitamins. Get your vitamin D3. Take your vitamin C. Take your magnesium. Drink you some hot tea. And stay healthy. Until the next video, y'all be blessed. Thank you.